Ever catch yourself daydreaming at work about an extra day off? Maybe. Okay, how about 3H?
Yeah.
It's a fantasy a lot of us share, and today's deep dive is going to make that fantasy feel surprisingly within reach. We're diving into the idea of a 3-day work week, and you know what makes this so interesting? It's not just us regular folks longing for longer weekends. Bill Gates.
Yes.
Yes, the Bill Gates. The guy who built an empire on long hours and intense work ethic. Even he's saying a 3-day work week could be in our future. And the secret sauce.
Interesting.
Artificial intelligence.
Wow.
So it's not about robots taking our jobs, but about AI changing the very nature of work itself. Kind of like how personal computers revolutionized offices. We didn't stop working, but things shifted dramatically.
Exactly. Take the field of marketing. Imagine AI handling all the tedious data crunching, social media scheduling, and report generation. This frees up marketing professionals to focus on the creative and strategic aspects. Brainstorming innovative campaigns, crafting compelling narratives, building genuine connections with customers.
So instead of drowning in spreadsheets, they're doing that high-level work that requires human ingenuity and sparks passion.
Precisely. And this applies across industries.
Mm-hmm.
Think about lawyers who can leverage AI to analyze mountains of legal documents, freeing them up to focus on crafting winning arguments and providing personalized counsel to clients.
It's not just about working less, but about working differently, more efficiently, spending our time on tasks that truly engage our skills and talents.
And it's not just wishful thinking. Gates's vision, based on his understanding of AI's capabilities, suggests this shift is more a matter of when than if. But how do we prepare for such a dramatic change? That's where this deep dive gets really interesting.
It's exciting to imagine a world where AI handles the, tedious tasks, freeing us up for more fulfilling work. But let's be real, big changes come with challenges. And this next article, Managing AI Risks and Transition, dives headfirst into those challenges.
Yeah, it's crucial to find that balance. While a 3-day work week sounds idyllic, rushing into it without addressing potential issues could create more problems than it solves.
This article specifically mentions the importance of getting the transition right. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, think of it like this. What happens if AI technologies advance rapidly, but our education and training programs don't keep pace? We could end up with a workforce ill-equipped to thrive in this new landscape.
Oh, yeah. It's like having a Ferrari but lacking the skills to drive it.
Right.
You might look good behind the wheel, but you're going to stall out before you even hit the open road.
Exactly. And it's not just about individual skills either. Our social and economic systems need to be ready too. For example, how do we ensure fair compensation and access to opportunities in a work world potentially dominated by automation? These are questions we need to address head on.
This article also brings up some potential downsides of AI that frankly sound a little scary. It mentions things like misuse of AI for malicious purposes.
It's true. It's important to acknowledge those risks. The same technology that can automate tasks and analyze data can also be used to create convincing fake videos or launch sophisticated cyber attacks. Addressing these risks requires a multifaceted approach involving ethical guidelines for AI development, robust cybersecurity measures, and international collaboration to establish global standards. It's a complex issue, but neglecting these concerns could have significant consequences.
So it sounds like Gates isn't just advocating for building better AI, but for building a better world alongside it.
That's precisely it. He emphasizes the need for governments to be proactive, investing in education and training to prepare the workforce, establishing clear guidelines to mitigate the risks of AI misuse, and ensuring a safety net for those impacted by these changes.
It's about harnessing the power of AI while anticipating and addressing potential downsides. It's about ensuring that technological advancements benefit all of humanity, not just a select few. Okay, so we've talked about the big picture, but let's bring it back down to earth. Imagine for a moment that we actually do this. We navigate the challenges, mitigate the risks, and step into this new era of a 3-day work week. What does that look like for the everyday person? It's almost like hitting the reset button on our work-life balance, isn't it?
It really is. It's about reclaiming those 4 days a week and asking ourselves,
Right.
What would I do if time wasn't such a constraint? What passions have I put on hold? What skills have I been meaning to learn?
That's both exciting and a little daunting, right? We're so used to this 40-hour work week being the default. It's like our lives are structured around it.
Absolutely. It requires a real mindset shift. Imagine a world where instead of constantly feeling like you're playing catch-up, you have the time and mental space to pursue personal projects, learn new things, volunteer in your community, or simply be more present with loved ones.
Yeah, so it's not just about having more leisure time, but about having the freedom to define what meaningful looks like for you.
Exactly. For some, Those extra 4 days might involve launching a side hustle or freelancing their skills. Others might delve into creative pursuits, travel, or focus on personal development. The possibilities are endless.
I'm already feeling less stressed just thinking about it, but part of me wonders, how do we prepare for this kind of future? What can we do now to make sure we're ready for a world where work might look radically different?
Well, one crucial thing is to embrace lifelong learning. The skills that are in high demand today might not be as relevant in a future shaped by AI. So stay curious, explore new fields, and be open to adapting your skill set.
It's like that saying, the only constant is change.
Precisely. And it's not just about technical skills either. Things like creativity, critical thinking, problem-solving, emotional intelligence, these will be invaluable regardless of how much AI transforms the workplace.
So we're talking about becoming well-rounded individuals, not just cogs in a machine, even a very advanced one.
Exactly. The future of work is not predetermined. It's something we actively shape through the choices we make today. Whether or not the 3-day work week becomes a universal reality, simply asking ourselves what's truly important both in our work and our lives, that's a question worth pondering.
And that feels like the perfect note to end on. This has been an incredibly thought-provoking deep dive. So to everyone listening, thank you for joining us. Now go forth and ponder those big questions about your ideal future. Who knows, maybe we'll all be working a little less and living a little more very soon.